The Supreme Court ruled yesterday that following the fallout of FTX digital markets, the company will be ordered to pay the cost to the Bahamas Securities Commission for safeguarding assets for the benefit of its customers and creditors. This, according to officials, is in a manner similar to other normal costs of administering FTX digital markets assets for their benefit. Now, while the world's eye is on the Bahamas amid a cloud of controversy surrounding the cryptocurrency exchange company, local economist Hubert Edwards explains why this is important. He adds that this will be an expensive endeavor.
And so one would anticipate that these things are going to be outsourced, they're going to be expensive, and because the whole matter is before the court has been supervised, the liquidators have been appointed, it would be correct procedure. And as a matter of fact, is the only way which the Security Commission could go back to the court to ask for the court's granting permission in order for it to recover any costs involved with the protection of the assets. And so this really is would be normal under the circumstance, and I think absolutely necessary because the resources of the Securities Commission would not normally extend to circumstance like this.
The Commission, in a statement yesterday, reasoned that they directed the transfer of certain digital assets to a digital wallet controlled by the Commission, which confirms that they are still entitled to be indemnified.
And so the ability to recover those costs certainly gives you greater confidence and greater ability to go out and deal with whatsoever is necessary without having to be concerned about having the resources to effect the decisions which are necessary. And as a result of that, the Security Commission is going to be in a better position to discharge its responsibility to secure the asset and to ensure that it operates in the best interest of the investors.
Now, as the country continues to receive negative press on the international front, Edwards says, given that the fallout's touching multiple countries across the globe, he says it's important to note that these comments are to be expected.
For the Bahamas, it is a situation where we will just have to work through via our regulators, via the government officials, and with the aid of the provisional liquidators who have been appointed. We'll just have to work through the issues one by one. We just have to, put the information out there, make sure that the investigations are done effectively, ensure that all our I's are dotted and all our T's are crossed. But ultimately, at the end of the day, the whatsoever was done, whatsoever is being done, has to be done to the highest standard, have to be done to the highest level of expertise. And as long as we are doing that from an official perspective, that is regulator, liquidator, and government, then, ultimately we should be fine.
And as many wonder about how the country's reputational risk can be protected, Edwards says this.
The thing to do to protect the country's reputation at this point in time is not to take any step, not to make any statement, not to do anything which is going to make any type of a existing circumstance worse. And as long as we are circumspect in that regard, as long as we comply with the law, as long as we provide the necessary cooperation, I think ultimately we will be in as reasonable a place as one could expect given the situation.
Leah Cooper, Eyewitness News.